Makwaba at the bad does it TV so your friend me as it does and I mean no cause PM or Asiamah circuit court. Now Munim said Nana Agradaa yes sentencing is for 15 solid good years for charlatan advertisement modern the court to efiase and more appeal decision and the court no at Asiamah a patch say and even though I admit to say I don't know 1 year but it's a very harsh punishment I demand to court as slash from 15 to just a year. Na year no kompo 7 be a year. Na that's for just 4 or 5 months no. Per the calculation no. Nana Agradaa betumi fee so aba betenan fee kama tebushan for reporter akoso ha ene me de brab eno no. Enti ka hunu se dwumade oboy ho ban ade brab Seaside Construction Limited. But modern se be contact omo. Ade be ohia bia no omo de bebre now so wo man who abrochi mem who US who Canada who Europe who UK. Nemekachira say we send this card about my Ghana. Use me promo code DAZI on Lemfi, yes, competitive rate, no transactional fee, straight to your bank account or Momo account instantly. But more than so be using promo code no. Send a be send this card about door for my Ghana ha. Bia be kama the amount. Tell so go here bra. Nana Agradaa abra sa abra fi courtroom eba. The lawyers any central for din komo. And ni kunu so be PM ha or sorry jena na chese enije nkwa na aka omuna awa hase.
Go back. I said go back. Go back. You will get the clear view. Go back. I said go back.
Also, you go with you. You go with it. Also,
inside the car. Hey, go back to the car.
Ubi having a shot.
Office of Attorney General. So this is the lawyers for your mommy.
Yo,
wait, hello.
Wow. Move back. Move back. Move back. Move back.
it's not something that
Let's go. Okay.
Our prayer was for the conviction to be set aside, but in the wisdom of the courts, he has upheld the conviction and rather reduced the sentencing from 15 years to 1 year. I think it's a good news. And already he spent about 7 months imprisonment, so I'm sure she'll be out very soon.
Certainly. So a lot of who has followed this, the conviction was on 3rd July, if I'm not wrong.
That's correct.
If I'm not wrong, and so that means that some 5 months more to go for her, I believe.
There's a calculation to that, so let's keep our calm. Definitely she'll come out.
Now we know that at the court below, she was fined 25 penalty unit for the charlatanic advertisement. Has that been paid already?
No, that one, it was 25 penalty units in default of 1 month imprisonment. She has already served that jail term.
Because everything is
concurrently. It was run concurrently.
Now we know that the judge also gave her 200 penalty units for the charges for defrauding by false pretense. What is your reaction to that?
That one will be paid immediately before we leave court.
We also told that she's supposed to refund the monies that were proved to have been collected, 500 cedis each of 2 complainants, making 1,000 cedis by February 24. What have you heard from her?
That is where the wisdom of the judge comes in. A person is found guilty of having defrauded another person of the sum of 1,000 Ghana cedis and imposed an imprisonment term of 15 years. It was clearly ridiculous. So that has been set aside, and the 1,000 cedis is not something that cannot be paid. Indeed, it will be paid today before we leave here.
Do you know the complainant?
They will be paid to the registry of the court, and we have a way of getting them to come to court for it.
For a lot of people who have followed this, who have been loyal persons who believe in the Evangelist Patricia Siedua, what will the legal team say to them for the support all this while?
It has been a very stressful past few months, but we are very thankful to them for believing in us, believing in our case, and staying true to us. From day one, we have maintained that the 15-year jail term was too excessive, and today the court has spoken, and that is it. The law is what it is.
What will you say to someone who says that even after everything, though it has been reduced, even if she finished 7 years, she remain an ex-convict? How would that have on her own calling as a minister of the law?
There are so many. If you read the Bible, there are several of them that went into jail, but eventually that doesn't change the calling on them. So he is not the first person to be jailed. We have so many prominent figures in Ghana and even outside Ghana who were once at a point in their lives were jailed. So jail, the prison is for all of us. So the lessons that we draw from it is what is important, because today it is Mama Pat. Tomorrow, if you don't order your steps well, if you don't fortify your mind and you continuously renew your mind, you may also end there. The prison gate is not going to be closed today. It is for all of us. So it's the lessons that we learn from it that is the most important thing.
Finally, from me, one of your grounds of appeal, obviously on the error of law, was the patent bias you said that the judge below had against the client and even the legal team. The appellate judge says that was not on the record of appeal. Okay,
so getting to the tail end of the judgment, if you listen to my lord carefully, he said that there were manifest inconsistencies in the testimonies of both prosecution and defense. But whereas the trial judge only focused on the inconsistencies in the case of the defense, she was completely silent on the inconsistencies in the case of prosecution. The judge said that. So it means to some extent she finds some merit in the accusations we are making. But as the judge said, if you appear before a judge and he have this banter with you, it won't go into the record. So though we are not oblivious of what happens in court, but some of these allegations become very difficult to prove. But in our submissions, we pointed to instances where lawyers were made to cross-examine the prosecution witness for about 3 hours. And that is a clear example. If a lawyer is required to stand on his feet to do a marathon cross-examination, it is one of the things. But the judge has spoken. I believe that's what it is.
You've dealt with the Evangelist for quite some time now. Will you say that post the judgment of the court, she was in a happy mood?
Of course. You have been slapped with 15-year jail term. Our prayer was for the entire conviction to be set aside. In the wisdom of the court, he said, no, I will uphold the conviction. But I don't see 15-year jail term in respect of a finding of 500 Ghana cedis defrauding, to be fair. And 14 years of it has been slashed. Won't you celebrate? Won't you be happy for it? So I think it's a good thing.
Thank you very
it's
much.
Not what we entirely wish for, but it's a positive thing.
Thank you very much. Can you help us with your full name?
I'm Richard Asare Bafo.
Thank you very much.
2025. And I Circuit Court 10, Accra. Ejeli, your mame, Patricia Siedua for 15 years. Or the judgment on the by 2 days later, and answer a filing appeal. And since July last year, there has been back and forth. A name and Yamiadom, appellate court, and then the judgment. Yeah, the Nanke frequency conviction, circuit court in the mine, Naki Namraso, and take a court no in Bungu. There's a court in India, what conviction not to. Then Muhuni said sentence of 15 years and a dozen. The 15 years, no, 14 years ago. And as you say, I have 12 months. That is what has happened today.
Say, and also send a whole density.
The amount 15 months, there's a calculation to it. The better now a math, but we are very clear in our minds about.
You will say now, Nana Agradaa will sue, and I say, send a fair judgment, we are judgment in the sequoia.
Yet, dear, now you are regime, sir, their course on a dear. Munina Munimbi, said an judge can now make a reference to Victor Salome, or be out his car, a far papa Ninsem. And the punishment of the man 8 years. Now, 4 being so Sika 1,000 cedis, near man 15 years. Wow, here, to say, my man didn't any see a grad than in the pursuit. And in the Pabaya, then yet a year and yet as some Nankasa. Then I attend train in the young. So, my man, why some poor judge and say 15 years in the Dadabraka into Uncle 1 year. Amount 500 Ghana cedis. Wow,
so, you better say judgment and a first judgment in a buy, no. I say, we book Nana Agradaa so na say this there.
Sir, if the appellate court no e cannot there. Not just on the court no ya adwen say ma me ni difo e wo kwadu a ye de born. Name asotwe de man no and the doors no. Ohwe nipa mienu na e ka se ma manager mo sem sika. Back was 500. Back was 500. Look about 1,000. The 1,000 now money 15 years sir. Now said the day yes sledgehammer ekum antin. Until na judge na say 15 years in the door so. 80,000 say can you be crowd be or ya Agradaa or ya kebi be man be 2 or 3 months me. But ono so ya Agradaa ono so di domanim na ebi no kɔ na so na ehwe kwan say obey example no. Also fast akwan so there na man 1 year. Say you say atentene na ye hu.
Oh okay. So in the fans and I say Ghana for no more don modern pie bottle na asɛm na bɛka kyerɛ wo.
Bɛka sɛ nyame onhyira wo nyina na masa to bia for say asɛm si a ye di esua film no na hu hia. On say prison da no ye ntum ye. Ɛda so ho. Ha ti bire bi atwam no na ɔno nso te social media no so. Eni wo ho. Yanka sɛ Agradaa owo mu ti ye tum. Obetima to obi a nti asɛm si a ye nsua bibi film na emboa ye nyina. Obi biara a ɔde mpa bɔta achi. Te bɛka sɛ nyame onhyira mu nyina sɛ mata achi from day one ebesini.
Last time.